Hi everybody, welcome back. Regrowth with me, Sid, and I'm a little bit hungover this morning, so you'll have to excuse me. We went out with the lads from work last night and partook a little bit too much of the hop. Yeah, well, I've been kind of busy between episodes. We are almost finished breeding up all the plants we've done. I have also built another greenhouse and planted a tree. This greenhouse here, it's 9 plots, and surprisingly enough, it is 9 plots of the magical crops foods. So each one of these, I could basically, is to make this. This is my greenhouse to keep the magical food going. So don't envisage having to harvest it a lot, because that food is going to last forever. Now, not done anything with that. Been keeping up the harvesting over there. I'm just waiting for that to spread. Let me give you a little bit of a helping hand there. And this last one to get, I harvested those because I needed the green seeds to crossbreed for the next stage of crossbreeding. But that will get me to my 16. And there is no magical reason why I want 16. I'm just me. I also had a little puddle out to the witchery circle up near our old base and found another one while I was out there. So let us start off with, we've got to breed. Right, we have the blue and magenta. So blue, magenta. I'm probably need a little bit more bone meal as well. Yeah, let me just go and fix that problem. Still living out of chests that you know, absolutely horrendous. We'll get there eventually. I will, you know, have a lovely tidy base at some point for the tidy chest system. But right, oh bloody hell, that went mystical purple, mystical magenta. Oh, I've got 2 out of that. Cool. I'm also going to try something else with these. Let me just get these other ones in there. Black and white, surprisingly enough, give us light grey. Oops. Black and white, and green and blue will give us cyan. So we get those ones going. We're not going to be doing a huge amount of planty stuff this episode. We've got a lot to get done, and we've got things. Where's the sun? Is the sun setting? Oh, wonderful. I've done my usual let's start recording just at the end of the day thing. And green and white, believe it or not, will give you light green. So let those breed. Now these, I am going to, if I've got any sticks on me, I am going to harvest those and put another set of cross crops in. I want to try and get 4 of these. I'm not sure, the purple's not actually on the mission list, I don't think yet, but there you go. Let's just quickly sleep before the badness happens. Yeah, so the reason I'll go into more detail why I want the 4 once we've got them, but I'm going to let these cross for a while and just analyse up these seeds. I know what they'll be. They'll be 5/5. We definitely, yeah. Magenta, is it? Was it purple I was after? I thought, yeah, it's purple. The purple is the one I'm after, not the magenta. Okay, right, I'm with the program now. As I say, a little bit hungover. So that's the magenta. That can just go back, and this will be a 5/5/5 purple. That's the plan, or that's what it should be. Magenta can go in there, and while I'm here, very quickly, I want to make a mariculture tank. Wrong way around, probably. There we go. You get 2 fluid tanks from mariculture, 16 buckets, basically identical in pretty much every way to the the open blocks tanks, except they don't use obsidian, so always a thing. That's magenta and blue, we don't need you. Yeah, so I'm going to wait for these to cross. What are you? Mystical green. No, you are not what I'm after. And I'll be back with you in a little while. Okay, they're not. I've got one of every, at least one of every one, but I've got 4 of the greys. And the reason for Zach Jennings left me a comment on a video probably about 2 weeks ago, because obviously I'm just returning from my holiday today, actually. So I heavily recorded ahead of myself, and his suggestion basically was that let's get this out. If you plant your 4 seeds, 5-5. Now, normally, as you know, I would do a run, and you'd kind of get every time it bred, it would improve its stats slightly, and by the end you will be getting close to a 10-10. Now that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, perhaps 10 or 11 generations from a 5-5 to get all the way up, because it just goes up 1 at a time, or 1 or 2 on a stat. His suggestion was to plant 4 identical plants in a cross pattern like that, and put the cross breeding element in the middle. And in doing this method and then repeating it, he was getting it in perhaps 3 or 4 generations to a 10-10, and not as many as we were doing over there. So I'm going to leave that to go there. These are ready, so these can all be put away out of sight. Now, to be honest, it's not actually that big a problem for me to do it the longer, more generations way, because you know I'm just usually pottering around, or I'll do this kind of work while I'm rendering video or cleaning the audio, or you know, just grindy stuff that you can do out, you know, in the background kind of thing. We just need to analyze these up, and we should be good. Yep, so I can put you can go in there, and you can go in there, and then we can put these petals away. I do need to come up with better storage for my petals as well. How are we doing over here, chaps? How are you doing? Mystical green, no good. Box standard, they haven't bred those, and you are mystical green as well, damn it. Right, I'd better sleep because it's getting dark, and then we'll have a look, see how that cross poll's going. As I say, I'm not too worried about how I do this, but if this works and it does give you a significant jump in stats rather than just like 1s and 2s, it could be something that if you're not like me and you don't like doing a lot of grinding and pottering around, you still haven't crossbred yet, have you now? Then it might be useful to you. So I just thought I'd share this, and we'll check it out, see how it goes. Any more? No, I'm going to leave those. I'll just do those between episodes now. Obviously they're in and running, and we should find that we have completed this quest. So that only leaves us with pink, brown and grey to do, once we've got all of these bred up and stuff. So let me just sort my inventory out, get rid of this stuff. I'll probably may put these in just a normal way for now. But as I say, we'll check out Zach's method, see whether it works, and I'll be back in a mo. Okay, they're off doing their thing, we'll just leave them to it. So, questing. Let's do some questing. First things first, take some regular essence, 32 floral yellow, 8 copper, 32 sand. And get your book, and we are going to, let me come out of here and go into what the world is made of. I think it was that one. So this is a repeatable quest. You need to get essence of gold, manual submit, and we should have, claim reward, should have gold seeds unlocked. If we now jump in here again and grab the limestone, you just get that from under the sea. And those, again, white powder, tin and regular essence. Go to this one, we can do manual submit and claim that one, which is aluminium, and that will give us aluminium seeds if we're about or open the quest up for, I should say. So we've got gold essence, we've got aluminium essence, and if we look at the use for that, obviously it makes aluminium, but if you combine it, aluminium, tin, rune of fire, rune of earth, some essence and essence seeds, that's how you get those. For essence of gold, we are needing a gold, a copper, fire, earth, and then we can get those. So that's all jolly good. So we can get into that one at some point in the not too distant future. Now this, when I went out, as I mentioned, I went out to the witch spawners, and I already got 4 or 5 essence of gold, so that was useful. A bit of copper, most of the other stuff in there, chest carts, wooden ties, railcraft stuff. These black lotus, not a major benefit to me at this stage because I've got loads of mana. So we'll leave those in the to do because we do need to do something with those. And let us jump back into here, and we are going to start off by grabbing out 2 buckets of water, rune of water, 3 essence seed. Oh, I need living rock as well. Always something, isn't there? I'm going to need 3 of those, I think, because I've got 3 to do. So let us just run over into here, and we'll grab our stuff. So we've got a bucket of water, a rune of water, 3 essence of regular variety and that, and I also need my wand and those. So bang, that is making us water seeds. Now these primal or elemental seeds, you know, the water, earth, fire and air seeds, are actually really useful because you can do so much with if we look at, say, air essence. Air? I'll find it the hard way. There we go. Air essence. What can we use air essence for? Well, we can make marble, we can make quarried stone, cloud, packed ice, we can cook it to make steam in a furnace, make bees with it using some of the other ones. You know, it is just really useful stuff. And the same for the others, you know, you can use them to make all sorts of useful resources that you might otherwise not have. So, for example, if we now go and get the pasture seeds, a rune of earth, 3 of those and that, it is pretty much the same thing. We are going to put on 2 pasture seeds, a rune of earth, 1, 2, 3 of those, and 1 of those, and we'll zap it, and off it goes. This one's full again now. I could actually no, I'll not bother. I could have rebound it across, but I do want to do something fairly serious with the Britannia mana generation in the not too distant future, because I think we're going to need a lot more mana at some point in the future. So yeah, we'll get that done. We'll just wait for this to do its thing, and Q. So that gives us earth seeds, and then last but not now, currently I cannot do the fire seeds because I do not have nether wart. I could make nether wart using the 2 blaze rods I've got, but I think they might be more useful for something else, and we do get nether wart as a quest reward for another quest down the line. So that's 2 of those, 3, and bang and bang. And these are probably something we're going to want to set a permanent farm up for as well. Oh, sorry, I'm just stretching here. Oh, don't drink. It's bad. It's a bad idea. Yeah, you're empty, are you? So that's nearly done, and once we've done this, we'll go and pop these in to do an improved job on. I'm just going to use my usual method. As I say, we'll check on the other crop, see how that's actually doing. And bang. So that's air seeds, and we should now have 3 more quests to turn in. We have water seeds, water essence, or I'm just going to take that. I don't think it really is going to be a great deal of help to me right now, but it does mean we've completed that chain, or quite a few of those I should say. I've still got obsidian to do, still got experience to do, and I've still obviously got the gold and these nether essence. I need to get the essence of nether. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get that, but let us go quickly and just check this out, and I'll get these into to run as well. So these are usual method, just doing the things. And I would, these one, that's a 555. I would expect that to be maybe a 655 or something like that. This one may even be a 7, but we do have this one here. So we'll take you out. You're an unidentified seed. I'm going to sleep very quickly. I'm going to plant these as well, and we'll come back and we'll analyse those. So back in a moment. Okay, let's see. 555 became, let's see how much of an improvement we got on this. 777, so that's actually 2 up all the way. Yeah, that's interesting. I would have expected that would have probably taken 2 or 3 generations under a normal growth pattern. So yeah, that is useful to know that you have that option, and if you continued that through, it would almost certainly develop even higher and quicker. As I say, I'm not desperately impatient to do things, so I'm quite happy for this methodology things, but it is a useful tip, so thank you very much, Zach, for that little snippet. And hopefully that may prove useful to you guys. He was saying that with a 1-1 it didn't take 1-1-1 seed, it got it to 10-10-10 in 8 repetitions in about 20 minutes. So I'm assuming that was something with a deliberate growth pattern where he was pushing that through. But let me just put you in there, little 777, and off you go. Right, let's get on with what we actually need to get on with. Just do my checks. Yeah, nothing to worry about there. And in here, you will have noticed I have the vat. This is because we need to go to the Nether. What you will not have noticed, or you may have if you're eagle-eyed, is I have a little island out there now. That's where we are going to make our Nether portal. Now obviously to make our Nether portal we're going to need obsidian, and I don't have any materials that can mine obsidian right now. So how do we do that? Well, we're going to need some lava. What time is it? It is midday. We have plenty of time, and there is a lava pool I think over here. So I'll get like 32 buckets of lava. Let me plonk those there and just make safe a little bit. And we'll just start scooping this lot up. So yeah, this is the first step to us getting obsidian. I just want to get you out of the way. That's 16 there. And then we'll just continue doing this until we've got all the lava that we want. Handy, if you can find a place when you're doing this, it is always handy to be able to have the lava handy for your base, because you are going to need quite a bit. Obviously, you know, Tinker's Construct will use... oh, I'll take that, it's alright, it's a spare one, isn't it? And what we will do, in fact I'll just use cobble, what we will do here is we'll, just to make sure we don't end up with any unpleasant accidents involving tanks and lava, we'll just cover that over so when we break these they don't go in. And that should have, yep, keeps its inventory, so we're done. So we're going to take that lava and we're going to head back over to our base, and we're going to start off with the mat just in a temporary position. Obviously I haven't built the underground tech area yet, partially because we don't have a right. That ring's brilliant. Even when I'm not wearing my snorkel, and you know it does that really fast. Get me out now. Right, so we'll take our vat. We'll go and we'll stick the vat. Where shall we put it? I need it somewhere fairly close to water, but I don't want it too close to anything flammable. And we'll stick a bucket of lava in there, and we stick a bucket of water in there, and it does its thing. Takes apparently about 10 seconds, and eventually you get obsidian. Bang. So I'm going to repeat that to get enough for a nether portal, and I will be back. Now it has a capacity of 6, so presumably I can do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and do them 3 at a time. It seems to be the case. Yep, anyway, I'm off cooking, so I'll be back once this is done. Okay, we have got 10 obsidian. I actually made 11 because I'm going to need 1 for a later quest, which once we've got the ability to make runes of fire. And if we go into... just got to find the relevant one. Not the world winner, world enables. Here, we've got that. Now we need to make a flint and steel. So we can do that pretty damned easily. I'll just drop off those petals while I'm at it. If I've got, yep. So I need to find a flint. That will be my first challenge. Oops. There we go. Wasn't, oh. There we go with the flint, and I should have some iron kicking around somewhere. I'll tell you this, oh there we go. Brilliant. So that gives us flint and steel. And now we need to go to the Nether, which of course is scary poop. It's not, it shouldn't be too bad. I don't think there's, it's not vanilla Nether in terms of pure vanilla, but they... and we'll pop this in, so let's get our portal. Built this over here obviously to prevent pigman invasion. I brought plenty of stuff with me, so we should be good to go. As I say, I don't think this is a particularly hostile nether. I've got my blocks on my bar ready. You are there. Let us head in and pray that that this comes out on land and not in the middle of a lava lake. No. Not a bad location. We have nether ores, and of course if you know nether ores explode. The pigmen, I don't think we've got any danger of hostile pigmen. I would like to get a little glowstone while I'm here, and I don't think they go hostile on glowstone. So this is this is actually a good nether spawn area, to be honest. Now, I know the pigmen will aggro on me if I mine any of the ores in the nether. Including quartz, unfortunately. They're not bothered about netherrack, they are not bothered about glowstone, so we will grab a little netherrack while we're here, and because this will come in handy. Don't see any soul sand in the immediate vicinity, so not a problem there. Yes, all of the ores have been moved to the nether. I think that's the part of the lore of this pack, that you know, the overworld is a desolate wasteland with nothing in it, but if you come to the nether, you've got these. But if I touch that, those guys are going apeshit on me. So let us go back. I think we've done in the nether now. We should be good. And back to the overworld. The other benefit to it being out here, of course, is I'm far enough away that the portal noises shouldn't bother me. So that's a bonus too. Okay, let us. Got some netherrack. So we go into the quest book and we get to visited, done it all. We get to go either netherrack or soul sand. I'm going to go with soul sand to go with the nether wart, and we'll claim that. Then once nether copper ore. How we do that, I really do not know how we're going to mine that without flight. I mean, obviously, in normal games, well, in my mage world, we can do that with blah blah blah. We can fly, so it is not a major league problem. But this means we can now make a rune of fire, and we can also use it in crossbreeding to make mushroom seeds. I don't know why I'd want to, I've already got them. We can use it in witchery, and what else have we got? Anything in there? Observations of an immortal. Oh, that must be a vampire thing. I've not even touched that before. Get the old potion flask. We can make sweet wort from witching gadgets. The normal brewing, all the things, but here we want nether wart, gunpowder, nether brick, and 3 mana steel. Let us go and start off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by making some nether brick. Now, the other thing is, I can't remember, I remember reading or being told that if you plant the nether wart outside on soul sand, I don't even know whether you need sticks for this. Let us find out, shall we? Well, it won't plant. How about now? Oops. Yes, but will it? This plant cannot grow here, so yeah, it needs to be in darkness. So we need to come up with a dark room, some dark room technology to to grow and improve our nether wart, which are 111. Agricraft, everything that grows requires that. I'll have a think about that one, but we can use one of these to get the to get that going, get the rune of fire going. So I need 3 of those. I need a bit of gunpowder, which is probably there. 1, and we need another brick. So let us get that done. Oh, and not to forget the all-important, I must make some more stone. The all-important living stone. Muttering to myself, remember to do this. Note to self. Right, mana steel. 1, 2, 3. One of them, and one of them, and one of them. A little bit of wand action. And this will complete this quest, and I think that will probably bring us to a close for this episode. But we have got to the Nether. We've now got the technology to make some other useful Britannia stuff. We've got some witchery quests open, which we do need to actually have a look at soon, because witchery is going to become more important down the line. But we're getting there steadily. You know, we're not that far off having most of the growable seeds at this stage. So let us have a look. What have you got here? What the world is made of? No, the way the world works. So it wants these runes, which we've done. It'll give us the choice of one or the other. I'm going to go with rock this time because I know I'm running out of it. A bit of floral fertilizer and that. And then the next one is the seasonal runes. So it wants rune of spring, rune of summer, rune of autumn, rune of winter. Let's just have a quick look at those before we finish, see what's involved. Rune of spring. Water, fire, and saplings and wheat. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Melon, slime. Oh, slime might be awkward if I've not got those. But yeah, we're getting there. That is another quest out of the way. I don't know whether we've opened anything up in here. This must be a hidden quest still in there. Sorry, I just hit my microphone there. But I'm not seeing it. We do need to have a look at that as well, actually. Let me just have a quick look before we finish. See whether we can do anything with that one. The factory. That requires an iron wheel. That's iron and slabs and a book. We can get that one done quickly as well. Get it out of the way. So we need we need a slab, we need a book, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4 iron. Bang, done. So that should give us that. That'll give us experience. We can claim that reward, and whilst that's not complete, it is at least now pretty complete in that respect. What the world embraces. Still need to do those. These are fairly important. Built from. No, it's not that one. Encoding, we need to do the feeding. We've done life. This is the one we do need. Witchery we need to get going on as well. And the way the world feels is not open yet. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. We are making steady progress. If you have any suggestions how to improve things, do things better, whatever it is, do let me know, because you know, even things that I may not regularly use because I've got the time to grind and pass doing other things, even if it's not something I don't use, it is potentially something other people may find useful, and we can share that and, you know, pass that knowledge around and make everybody's grind experience that little bit less grindy. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.